gentlemen, once again, this is our second contest of the evening in the 135-pound division, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing 134.5 pounds, wearing white with black trim, representing Diamond Heart Striking and Grappling, Dan Boventer. Dan Boventer. And across the ring, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner. He wears black trunks with white trim, weighing 133.5 pounds. Representing Gregor Gracie. Damas y caballeros, presentando el Julio Guerrero de México, Mark Hernandez. Mark Hernandez. Your referee, Nick Grant.
Here we go, folks. 3 2-minute rounds in 135-pound lightweight division of the A-class Muay Thai rules. Dane Parent Albert now joining you from Warriors Cup 74. Dan Boventer out of the blue corner, Mark Hernandez out of the red.
Yeah, unlike the previous fight, elbows are a go here. That's why they have the elbow pads on. Boventer right away starting to find his range, looking for his range with long-range kicks.
The only thing not legal are knees to the head. Of course, the usual fouls, headbutts, and gouging, and bites, and those such things.
We want to see a nice clean fight. Great sweep there by Hernandez. Hernandez, the slightly more experienced fighter here. We'll see if he how he can apply that experience. A lot easier said than done.
Nice low kick to end the exchange there.
Good teeping by Boventer. Another good low kick by Hernandez. Boventer got a slight height and reach advantage. But let's see him use his jab a little more. He's doing a good job with the long kicks on the left, but he's got to set that up with some punches. The jab would behoove him here.
Hernandez pressing against the ropes. Boventer doing a nice job angling out.
Good check there. There's a check by Boventer. Another good teep by Boventer. That was nice by Boventer. Good right hand.
Nice low kick for Hernandez goes unanswered.
Oh, there was a good check. Finally, Boventer gets a check. Another good right hand by Boventer there. Ooh, both men just missing with a right elbow.
This crowd, this house is already getting packed up here.
Absolutely, only 2 fights in. Not even. We're about a round in. Get busy in the clinch here. Good knee there by Hernandez. Good knee. Another good knee by Hernandez.
Low kick for Hernandez lands. Stepping back in. Both men having a moment so far.
Absolutely. Ooh, good double jab by Hernandez, following it up with the cross. Ooh, good uppercut attempt there by Boventer. Just came up short. Very, very good competitive first round out of both these guys. Boventer looking impressive there. Starts to find his range a little about halfway through that round. Looked good in that second half of that round there, did Boventer.
Yeah, Boventer seemed to come alive a little bit. Hernandez was doing real. He did nice throughout, but it seemed like Boventer was going halfway through.
Yeah,
Boventer kind of woke up.
Yeah, exactly. I think once Boventer found the range, then he landed a couple of teeps there. He started to wake up. However, I do still give a slight advantage in that round to Hernandez. He did better work with those leg kicks, I think, and he did a little busier in the clinch, from my opinion. But again, we're not judging. We're just here to talk.
That's our job here, folks, and we're absolutely honored to have you with us here at Warriors Cup 74. There's going to be a great event. If you can, tune in on DAZN. If you don't have DAZN, you can get a 7-day free trial right now and catch the biggest action we have. We've got world title fights, U.S. title fights, the UK versus the U.S. We are here to make it happen. Second round about to get underway. Here we go, folks. Referee Nick Grant calling a start to the action. 2 of 3 scheduled 2-minute rounds. Let's see if Boventer can keep that momentum going he had at the end of the first.
Good head kick there by Boventer.
I tell you, Hernandez rips those low kicks.
Yeah,
really
absolutely. Would like to see Boventer check some of those, but he's done it. However, even though he hasn't checked them, he has done a good job of answering back on those low kicks. Good jab there by Hernandez. I think there might be a cut opening on the left eye of Hernandez there. I'm not quite sure. We'll see when we turn around here.
Hernandez's hands are really good, but inside the
Yeah, there's a cut there on Hernandez, just underneath the eye. Good knee there by Boventer. Boventer knows it's there. He's looking for that right elbow now. Furious work by both these two.
Tough to see. I think Boventer's got a cut over his left eye.
Yeah.
Now, folks, with a cut.
Not Boventer, Hernandez.
Hernandez, I'm sorry.
Hernandez got a cut. It's either on the left eye or on the left cheek.
Now, folks, if the blood is getting into the eye, that would be ground for a stoppage. But if it's streaming off and not blocking the vision, the referee will generally let it go on.
Yeah, it's on the corner of the eye there, so it could be going into that eye. Hard to tell from this angle. But Boventer now, he sees, Boventer's like a striker. He's got blood in the water and he's attacking. He's looking for that right elbow. He's trying to open up that cut. And in a sport like Muay Thai where visible damage is such a high scoring factor, smart strategy here by Boventer.
Nice reaction, Boventer getting in with a punch. Nice right hand. You can see Hernandez really trying to make up for that distance disadvantage and step in quickly.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job with that double jab and stepping in, but Boventer's been done a good job of nullifying any offering he's had after that. Good return. That's what I mentioned at the start of the round. The returns by Boventer, but he's got to block those kicks. Can't just keep taking those low kicks. They're going to do damage and they're going to score points in the way of Hernandez. Especially going now into a third round after another close round for both these fighters.
Second round comes to a close. One more to go. I think Boventer did a lot better throughout the entirety of that round.
Absolutely. Yeah. However, you're absolutely right. He was busier. He was a little more accurate than damage. However, he was backing up the whole fight. Hernandez was pushing the action, so it's going to come down to how the judges are scoring it tonight. It's going to be hard to tell. However, let's go by visual damage. Definitely going to give the advantage to Boventer. So I think right now, as far as on paper, looking at the scorecards, it's probably a close one.
So it all could come down to the next 2 minutes. Each man has 2 minutes to see who wants this more, who's going to push harder in this 135-pound lightweight bout. I love this weight. They go so fast, man.
Oh, yeah, 130, 135 pounds. Me personally, have fought at 135 pounds, fought at 130 pounds. It is a lightning quick weight class, and at 135, they carry quite a punch. Let's not forget, Marcus Matthias has scored a couple of knockouts at 135 pounds.
Great example. Marco Mateus, a signed fighter now to Warriors Cup. He has signed a fight deal with us to be his exclusive promoter in the U.S. We can't wait to have him back on here. Here we go, folks. Third 2-minute round underway.
These guys right to the center right away. No feeling out here in the third round. They know what's at stake.
Oliver, with a fight this close, how much could one knockdown for either side make?
Knockdown wins it here. A couple of sweeps wins it. Really, anything significant in this round can really sway it. Even that right there, that little bit of sweep there off that teep, could sway the fight in your favor.
It looks like the corner of Hernandez did a great job closing that cut between rounds.
Yeah.
But there seems to be some swelling on the left eye of Hernandez as well, from what I can see.
He found a lot of right elbows there. He found a lot of right elbows. Was Boventer here. Just as I said that, he finds another one.
Nice step-in elbow for Hernandez.
Hernandez was looking for those in the second round. He got them here in this one. Ooh, good uppercut. Nice right hook there. Good dirty boxing by Hernandez and a low kick. Hernandez starting to pull away here. Boventer's got to get busy. Ooh, that right hand turns him over, but Boventer gives it right back, and a big left hook by Hernandez.
Hernandez doing a good job applying that power. Will it be enough to take this round? 50 seconds left now.
Tell you what, we got to credit Boventer's chin because he's tanking some of these big shots. Both these guys struggling hard here late in this third round. Mouth guard falls out. Let's get it back in quickly. Right back to the action.
30 seconds here. 30 seconds left now. Both corners pressing their fighters on.
Both these guys showing their heart, not a single step backwards. Both of them showing how bad they want to win here tonight. Nice elbows there by Hernandez. Another one.
Coming right down to the stretch here. About to hit the 10-second mark. Hernandez looks, he's got this momentum going right now.
Those kicks buckled him. That's exactly what I talk about. Those kicks start to do damage.
I tell you, what a performance by Hernandez in that third round.
What an action-packed fight. Absolutely. Hernandez really coming alive here in the third round, saving the best for last, so to speak.
Will it be too little too late, or will the judges give it to Boventer, causing that damage early on? And he had a great performance as well, folks. So that's why there's 3 judges at ringside. They've all got a different perspective. They've all got a different view. And, you know, the criteria will be effective aggression, so legal shots on open legal targets, ring control, and general aggressiveness. So all 3 judges have a say in this.
Yeah, they've essentially covered all 3 bases. You know, Hernandez was definitely the more aggressive fighter, pushing forward for a majority of the fight. But let's keep, you know, we got to call a spade here. Boventer here did the more damage. He opened up a cut and had the swelling. However, then when you look at the effects on the strikes, every time Hernandez landed a low kick, there was a reaction. They had an effect on Boventer. All factors to think about when scoring this fight, any Muay Thai fight.
Yeah, now the judges, they don't know how much a shot hurts you, but if you're showing them like that and you're wincing or backing up, that's when they're going, okay, that must have been effective.
That's pretty, hit the nail on the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for both these athletes for a second bout of Warriors Cup 74. We now head to our judges' scorecards. One judge scored this contest 29-28 in favor of the red corner. Another judge scored this contest 29-28 in favor of the blue corner. And another judge scored this contest 29-28 for your winner by split decision. Fighting out of the red corner, representing Gregor Gracie, Mark Hernandez.
I mean,
Mark.
That goes what we were talking about, Oliver. I mean, the judge is going to see it differently. 2 judges saw it for Hernandez for 2 rounds. 1 judge saw it to Boventer for 2 rounds. That's a razor-thin split decision.
Yeah, absolutely.